Hi everyone, I'm Kabir. It's 3:20 a.m. and I'm running on literally nothing but water and a cheeseburger I had earlier. So apologies if I look like a mess, but it's the perfect time to shoot a mix video, isn't it? So I promised I'd do a mix video on Cerebral Warfare, and here it is. So here's the thing, I did not mix any of Mood Machine because at that point I had zero knowledge about this stuff. So I trusted a professional to do it. But now that I know a little more about it, I'm comfortable doing this. Besides, I had to do this for unique applications anyway. So yeah, sick. Let's get right into it. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, let's begin with the bass right here. All these orchestral elements are programmed. I did not record them myself. The reason you see them as audio files and not MIDI files is because I exported them. So, so I wouldn't get distracted with all the little nitpicky stuff. But yeah. So this is the bass part. Regular stuff, just hitting the accents. Okay, so yeah, now here's the thing. There's cellos, which are one octave apart. And right here I've panned it, so you should be able to hear that traveling from one ear to the other. Right here, hold on. Right here, yeah. So yeah, I don't know if that's realistic, but fulfills the purpose. I mean, I don't know if that can actually be played on a violin. I don't know. I don't play it, so I can't really tell. I just program it. But now, yeah. So another thing I find really interesting about this part is I'm saying that as if I didn't write the thing. uh, but right here, I've kind of offset the bass a little bit because I thought it sounded better that way. Right? I'll just pan those so you can hear it better. So you have the bass in your left. Right? So they're pretty much out of sync except for that one part. You know what I'm talking about. You're smart. You'll figure it out. But yeah. Um just if you're into recording and stuff, just try and organize your stuff because it's a pain if you don't. Like this, see, it's simple. I've just color coded my stuff. My guitar tracks are blue, orchestral elements are gold, bass is purple, and my drums are red. Except for this, just never mind. Right. There's a reason for that. And we'll get to that when we get to that. So, shh. I'm sorry. But yeah. Okay, so right here. Now that's in its entirety. And right here we have one very long sustained violin note, I believe. Right here. So this sort of serves as the transition to the next part, which is... There we go. Now for those of you who know what reverb is, you're probably thinking, wow, Kabir, that's a lot of reverb. And yes, but it's not through Logic. By the way, some people have asked what DAW I use. It's Logic, but I might switch over to Reaper. Uh, But yeah, for now, Logic, it's cool, it's intuitive, but it's $300, so maybe don't buy it. Wink, wink. But yeah, there we go. Lots of reverb. This is from my guitar processor. I've changed this patch since, but yeah, it's essentially the same. And bass. Now, as for the bass tone, I normally would put a Sans amp pedal, but I don't know. I didn't. It didn't feel right with this, so I've just thrown in a stock bass amp. I had to choose the cabinets, of course, the amp and the cabinet. But yeah, these are my settings. This is my mic placement. You know, all that good stuff. So here's what it sounds like with the amp. I'm gonna A and B it, right? Should probably solo that. Now the second I did that, you could probably tell it's a guitar pitched down an octave. To be fair, I don't have a bass. Might fix that, but you know, gotta work with what you have. So yeah, that's that. That's the bass. How I got the bass tone. Right. Let's move on. Drums, simple compression right here. I've used a FET. Right? So again, EQ on the kicks, pretty standard. But now here's the thing. Now here's why this little green thing is here. This is MIDI and not Soundwave. But so what I've done is I've triggered these things, which means that every time the computer detects a hit on the kick drums, it'll trigger a MIDI note to pop up. So yeah, that's what it is. So what I've triggered is a sine wave, right? Because I know I've taken out a lot of the low end over here and here too, but with this, it just adds the right kind of low end, you know. So with it, it sounds like this, right? It's nice, it's punchy, and then you take it away, and still there, but you know, just got that low end in. And yeah, nothing on the overheads, nothing on these. Pretty straightforward. So yeah, where are we going? Right. Okay, these solos. Now, here's the reason I didn't track these on the same thing. I just wanted the reverb to sort of linger a little bit. And meanwhile, this carries on. Right? And now for the solo, right? And by the way, just if you're working, just again organize your stuff. Makes it so much easier to locate stuff. Dry, no reverb, no delay, nothing on these. So now, here's something I should probably point out. It's a very obvious detail, but the last note of the previous solo is the first note of the next solo. For all of the solos in this song, it wasn't like, you know, oh my god, I have to do this. It's just, you know, I did it. It sounds okay. uh, and then this one fades out because it gets annoying after, you know, if it's just constantly in your ear. And I just thought these solos sounded great without any reverb. I think they sounded great dry. But yeah. So those are the solos, and now this part. Kind of a pain to play, but you know. And then there's a little, push in volume. And right here you can tell I've copy pasted the previous section because the reverb cuts out, but you can't tell that in the full mix, so sue me. I don't know. Okay, so let me explain what's going on with these tones. So right here we have, so these two are panned but not completely. These two are hard panned. But yeah, these two have no reverb on them, and these do. Wait, sorry, it's the other way around. These have reverb on them, and these don't. Because I just like the whole transition to dry signal from wet signal. But yeah, there. And if you're new to recording, like completely new, this is called double tracking, and it makes your guitar parts or whatever you track sound extra thick, because you want that sometimes. Sometimes you need to get that extra thickness. So yeah, now what's happening here is, as you can see, these are the volume things. So these are sort of going down while these are being pushed a little bit. So what I wanted, like the effect, was sort of the clean tone sort of slowly, gradually melts into this distorted tone, and I think we've got that. Yeah. Remember, if you want to add a little more depth to your tracks, you can always add layers like this. Like this, it's there. You don't really hear it, but if it were to be taken out, it would feel a little empty. Yeah. And now, every time you listen to the song, you will hear that part because brain do funny thing. Right. So right, and we've got our solos going on right here. Okay, so yeah, pretty standard deal. I've added reverb and delay over here. So yeah, this is my reverb. This is the delay. All right, so I'm just gonna play around here. Sorry, I'm just gonna hold on. I could have just yeah. Okay, so right here we go. I'm just gonna solo that. There, you hear that little echo? That's the delay, and the roominess is the roominess is from the reverb. So yeah, wet signal, woohoo. Another thing, I've added a layer here which is 100% reverb, which means none of the original signal is technically preserved, but like, okay, that's wrong, but you know what I mean. It's none of the original stuff. It's 100% reverb. This is what the original sounds like. Jesus, I was picking hard. But yeah. And yeah, that's the key change. But yeah, sick. We're nearing the end of the song. Oh wait, I completely forgot to show you the most important part, because that's just the kind of useless little. Never mind. Uh, right. Okay, so we have more orchestral stuff. Now this time it's a horn section with violins and a chamber ensemble. So right here. You can tell it's programmed, but in the full mix, you can barely hear it. If I were to take it out though, it would feel empty. Like it's another one of those things. I'll show you in fact this point. This sounds like a really weird saw synth. Right, so I've panned these a little bit. And yeah, so that's the orchestral thing. So I'm gonna play these and then I'm gonna take all of these out. Right. So I'm gonna play it from here. This is where everything goes nuts. See what I mean? But yeah, anyway, that's it pretty much. I've shown you the compressor, the compressor, the like I've shown you compressor, I've shown you the bass. Not very many tom hits, but yeah, it's 3 a.m. If I missed something, just I'm sorry. Okay, I didn't mean to miss anything, but yeah, I'm just gonna head into the end, which is this plain old regular tone from my processor, and so that is the end of the track. Now, if you like that, go ahead, hit that like button, smash that like button, and hit that subscribe. I'm sorry, but you know, just do it. It doesn't cost anything. Um, but yeah, here's the thing. Once I've kind of made this silly little bet that once I hit 100 subs, I'll spray my hair silver. So if you want to see that, you know, I don't know why I did that either. It's almost 4 a.m. I'm sorry. But anyway, yeah. Subscribe, like, share, and of course, I'll put up the full mix and mastered version to YouTube, and it should be linked right about now. Yeah, I'm just gonna wait here until you click on that. All right, I'm tired. Bye. Peace. I never say peace. Sorry.